Hey everyone, my name is Jeff. I am an instructional design coach with Michigan Virtual University. And today I am going to take you on a goose chase. Let's learn about the app GooseChase. So, what is GooseChase? GooseChase is a mobile device-driven scavenger hunt application. That's a mouthful, but basically think scavenger hunt and you're using your mobile device as a communication tool. So breaking it down a little further, participants join a game via the GooseChase app. Then they complete missions by creating picture or video evidence. And then they compete for points as teams, and they earn those points by completing the missions. So what do you need to do GooseChase? You need one computer, and that one computer can be a laptop, a desktop, a Chromebook, just basically a device that is not a mobile device. And you're going to use this to set up the GooseChase, so the design of the GooseChase. You also need mobile devices, and you need at least one tablet or phone per team. So depending on how many teams you have, or if you have students compete as individuals, or however you're going to do that, you need one mobile device per team. You're going to need GooseChase app installed on all of the mobile devices, and you're going to need a scavenger hunt area. So consider your classroom or your school or whatever. You're going to need a space for students to go around and take pictures and videos demonstrating their completion of those missions. What's this good at? So pedagogically, instructionally, what is GooseChase good at? It's really good for authentic assessment and specifically inquiry-driven learning. Students are given the ability to demonstrate their learning in a lot of different ways, just based off of a question prompt or a task that they're asked to complete, and they have a camera to basically show and demonstrate their learning. So it's really authentic in the sense that students can be really creative in how they answer these questions or demonstrate their learning on these various missions. As far as interpersonal skills go, when you utilize the team option in GooseChase, I think that it's a really powerful team building and problem solving activity. And when I'm demonstrating the tool, I'll show you a little bit about how you can make sure that it's a collaborative activity like that. So let's take a look at the app. All right, so here is GooseChase. I want to show you a couple of things here. So the first thing is how to create missions. So here are your missions. I've already loaded them in there, but on the right-hand side here, you can click on Insert Photo or Video Mission. And when you click on there, it's going to open up this new dialog box. Type in your mission info there, and you can set the point value, and you can describe the mission. So set up the mission name and add a description. And you can add photos, links, anything else to add to that mission description. You can make this a photo video mission, which I think is going to be the most popular one. But you can also have text-based answer missions. You can also, and this one's less likely for us who are at schools, but GooseChase gives you the option for locational check-in missions. So that's more appropriate if you're on, say, a field trip where you're going to be spread out far enough to where if you go to a certain location, it'll trigger completion of a mission. So that's kind of cool to have those options. You do need to either manually or automatically set a window where the GooseChase is active. So what I recommend is if you're going to do this tomorrow or you're going to do it within the next couple of days, just give yourself a couple day window that it's open. I'm just going to set this for 7 days. And then I'm going to start the game so that I can show you what it looks like on the mobile side of things. So I'm going to get my app out here. And as you can see, that's my wife and my son Griffin as my background on my phone. And as soon as I started here, you can search for that. And if I start searching for staff engagement, it'll come up for me. And I can click start on that, and then I will get into my app here. And you'll see that it looks similar to when you were setting it up. Now, if I click on, let me see one of these activities that would be good for me. So let's say I wanted to do the capture a learning interaction. I need to take a photo or capture a video of learning happening. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to snap my evidence. All right. And for this, I'm just going to turn this on selfie mode for me. And I'm going to take a picture of me recording this screencast because I'm learning. I learn a lot of things every time that I do a screencast. So I'm not going to add a comment this time. It's optional, but you can. And then I'm going to submit the evidence. And we'll take a look at that evidence is set off. I'm racking up the points. And we'll take a look at the in-game activity here. So here is my activity feed, and you'll see that my picture, my evidence is up there. So as students are submitting evidence, the pictures and videos will populate to this feed. So you can have a constant reminder if you put it up on the smart board or the projected on a screen of some sort, and students can see their evidence go up. It's also really best practice, I think, that at the end of your GooseChase session, that you bring students together with some sort of a debrief where you can go through a couple of these articles, play the videos, so that you're allowing students to model how they answered or responded to prompts, how they created evidence for their missions, so that they can see the different perspectives that the students had and see that there's more than one way to solve some of these riddles. All right, guys, this concludes this introduction to GooseChase. Try it out in your classroom. Let me know how it goes, and have fun with it.